about just outright dying in 3 seconds than I am to getting permafroze. I mean, Cold Room doesn't even, like, permafreeze very well. Like, Cold Room applies a lot of freeze when you're taking game actions. And Beetle's already been nerfed. I don't think I've been permafrozen by a dually all patch. If dually's gonna permafreeze you now, it probably involves the, medium friend thing, the air conditioner.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight. Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can. Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Leeches are friends. That's true. I'm gonna transform this. Interesting. Get crit chance here. Bronze Star Cold Room. Oh, sure. Was it more oppressive? I'm still not even sure about that. Like, it was hard to say because so few people got to play with Cold Room while it was bronze. 4G for a near unplayable friend is worth it? Probably not this early.
Another specimen for
It depends how full your board is.
We take pride in our restorations.
Both of these want to be upgraded.
With more
This
time
one's
comes
better right
greater
now.
perfection.
Curio. Hey, you can. Glad you're enjoying the content. I think I'd rather the defense. This thing does hit kind of hard. We're set up to kill most max at 12 seconds. I guess if we do this, we kill through some shield too. It just depends what you think they're doing. If they're all in on damage, this is just better. Your clock is the same. This also does a bit of damage. Yeah.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, sure. Gold Room of Bronze is definitely an annoying item. So I do think the biggest thing that Cold Room at Bronze did was just like Cold Room at Silver being a real item, instead of right now Cold Room not being a real item until Gold. And it's just a lot easier to get Silvers than it is to get Golds. Yeah, no food friend or toy.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
Need catalyst printers, not lead printers. The thing I can transform,
now
I guess.
Tell me something huge.
If you're not ready for my training, I'm not sure where else to send you. When you've learned all you can from me, see Argenta. She's wonderful.
Can sell the claw. See if we can
I would spar
find
with
one
you.
of the crit weapons.
This leg. Oof. Go make
Here's
some
one
more
of the crit
stories.
weapons.
Come
Let's
back
take the
and
shard
tell
too while we're here. Zero synergy silver carpet is still big. Yeah, it doesn't even need synergy for it to be good early on. It just hits so hard. Turns out 6-second cooldown, 100 damage is really big for day 1, day 2. Compare it to like Regal Blade or Dog. Double Barrel. Doesn't even compare that poorly to Double Barrel. Only got the guaranteed crit. Not that it matters.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
I'm down to try building around that.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
Still no catalyst printer. Just play the repair bot. Freeze good on Mac. It's a line. Sapphire is probably the strongest freeze item in the game. Black Ice is a pretty nice payoff.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
A lot of it comes down to how quick can you get your first round of freezes off, and then do you perma-freeze once that happens. Well, ooh, it was so close. It was so close. We got there. I didn't think we were getting there. The silver carpet difference. Maybe keep one around. Can B1, B2 the incense.
We're part shop,
Hey,
part
Immortal.
museum.
Hey, Sleepy.
A thing of true beauty.
New item.
Hey, Sleepy. Thanks for the prime.
Bucks and Andy.
Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Go here and try to get Rust again. Hey, Quaddle.
All my subjects survive my experiments.
It's not bad. I don't think potion shop's what I want. Not spending gold on skills either. Give me 4. Get another medium.
My mind glows. I see everything.
I don't know. Not gonna upgrade the Philostone here.
I'll keep honing my skills. Next time, I might surprise you.
Cheeky 5% crit.
I spent half my life mastering that technique. So, like, 9 years.
Yeah, Bottled Lightning would be okay. I just sold the thing that made Bottled Lightning good, though. We would only get 1 shot on it.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
I should warn you.
Also, does it line up for Shard?
Not like other Jabalians.
Oh yeah, I guess it would. I guess it would, yeah. Because of 8 seconds, we would get a crit out of this. That's it? No, Strength Loud's pretty bad here, I think. It's only a crit on the Shard. Big friend gets a crit. Oh, sure.
Next time, I'll show you what I learned from this.
This would be the cut, right? Guess then we could play Fang too. Oh. Yeah, Fang would get a crit. From 6 to 9.
Reward the peaceful, punish the... I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Bronze Mothmeal. I think Refemering, having one of these lying around can be fine. Not clear that we're Femering, though. I think I want to spend the gold on it.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
It's at least Prince Catalysts.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
Okay. Shouldn't need Stellar, right? Like, you could play it with Frostpot, but... I think we're going to need this if we're trying to do freeze. Just anything to speed up that first activation. I don't trust this board's ability to beat Hydra, dude.
Inlanders.
I don't trust this board's ability to beat anything.
Pampered as babies.
Oh, I'm not sure what the idea was behind Cellar.
The dunes favor you, Inlander.
Curio could be Icicle. Could be a slow buff for Incense, too.
Reuse, recycle, relax. That's a bargain. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Hmm. This does a lot of damage now.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
When you're ready, I'll send you to Orland. But I'll keep you as long as I can.
I don't know. So we get a start of combat poison 6, and then every 7 seconds poison 6. No, poison 12.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
No, the crit eventually
All
hit.
cannon, no ball.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over with. Oh, now this is a tasteful item. Happy to
Okay, I don't have the regen for Moose Staff.
I mean, help you.
Hmm. Letter opener is kind of bad. Oh, we had one of those earlier. So by the time this activates, 1, 2, 3 freezes. Maybe. Diamond Fangs for the eventual Sapphire. That would be big if we get a pendulum later. Can you just give me the song name, their username on Twitch? Is there a specific version? It is cute. Oh, what?
With enough power, I will defeat death itself.
I can transform one of them. Maybe I get like an incense. I don't think I have any use for two of them. Unless I think we're full pivoting to Poppy Field. I guess it is day 5. Yeah, okay.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. You want to buy that? I mean,
Pendulum works too.
excellent
Well, Pendulum
choice.
only needs one. Okay.
Why must we do
Both around a
this?
pendulum and they're
Death laughs
infinite.
at us both.
Oh,
My fight isn't with you.
sure.
But if you insist.
I feel like normally you want them enabling something else, but...
Defeat does not defeat me.
Cool. Board for what? Just to play around harpoons. No reason to not put it on board if you don't have anything better to do.
People first, profit 10th. Yeah, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Just rolling it again. One of these times we get something playable. Can't beat Lich. Go here. We're playing into Dinosaur. Are you playing into Dinosaur? Are there not enough items on the board otherwise?
Another step forward on my path.
Okay, I think plan A is still Black Ice. So let's take that upgrade.
With more time comes greater perfection.
Because this item is cool. But yeah, if he's willing to sell the feather, sure. I assume the reason they didn't sell the feather is they want to upgrade the feather. I need so much stuff. I usually don't, but I know some people like to.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
So it charges the incense, which makes the proboscis better. The icicle can unfortunately eat the enchant. I don't think this does enough. It's 80 damage every activation. Maybe it is just better. What is this? Yeah, it's probably just better, especially considering the laboratory speed up.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study? I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
Oh my.
Another step closer to the formula of life.
Smelling salt's too strong.
Make deals, not war.
So am I still transforming this thing? Hey! It needs ammo now.
use that for the good of all.
I think I am maybe flying a little too close to the sun. It's a relic? It's just a tag. Some items have the relic tag. Give me a bunch of regen. I just don't know if I can beat 7k HP.
Man or beast? Sometimes it's hard to tell. After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
Hello, friend. Can I remote update in progress? Many students have not returned.
Well, I was gonna cut this package for the Weaselpede. God damn it. Visual bug on the proboscis. It's either a visual bug or they still haven't fixed the laboratory bugs. Anything is possible. There were some very gameplay relevant laboratory bugs when the item first got introduced.
You say old. I say thoroughly tested. What damage is purely cosmetic?
It's so cool.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
We got there. We got there.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
The proboscis just kept our opponent's shield in check so that we didn't die to this. And then eventually the black ice burn ramped up. Nah, proboscis can't proc venom.
Friend. I mean, a customer.
I don't remember fitting that in, I guess.
Do you have to leave already?
Let's see what this looks like. I just feel like this has to be better. Kind of hard to resist the flame. We already have a payoff. I don't think we want a second payoff. I mean, for what it's worth, that didn't look incredible. It was 8 freezes.
With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
This one has to be better than incense. I was thinking the incense also does some damage. It's getting both the right and left-handeds. But yeah, maybe. Particular item you want first? Sapphire tends to be the most important item. Like, if you don't have a sapphire, the board's not going to work. But it's not the hardest thing to find, either. I am not sure... I almost want to say, like, pendulum. But pendulum's way too late.
The work is never done. It can always be better.
A thing of true beauty.
Okay, let's see what this looks like. Let's go back to this for a bit.
Vibe check failed. Initiating attack program.
The haste is also just really nice to have.
Error. Rejection systems disabled.
Come on. Come on. So still an XP short of the level. Brutal. You could give up on all of the damage, play the Weaselpede, try to be perma-freezing. Believe in the lab's ability to give us an enchant. Not using the hammer on Proboscis? I don't think so. I think I'd rather use it on, like, a curio item. I'm closing the book. Yeah, if you mash spacebar, it'll eventually let you close it.
And I will punish you. I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Well. Okay, good freeze, good freeze. Another good freeze. Okay. Keeping him frosty. Keeping him frosty.
I lost everything long before you were born. This is nothing to me.
I have built my snowman.
closer and closer. I can
Crit seems horrible.
hear my sister's laughter.
Have you ever considered becoming triangular?
I don't like that. That definitely makes me just want to all in on the freeze. We've got some sustain too. So how do we improve this board? The laboratory is so big. I guess the lab wants to be a pendulum. I think. And we can like pendulum shiny fang. Is it not shiny before? No, it was temporarily shiny from the lab.
That's a fine piece, but it can be better.
Can upgrade the Weaselpede. Seems better than the Sapphire. One more second of slow on my multicast freeze. There's just one more second of haste. This is not quite full uptime right now. Because what, this is 2 seconds of haste, which gets me 1 extra lab activation. So at 4 seconds, lab activates, which activates energy pot. And then 2 seconds later, lab activates, charges this twice. And it's still 2 seconds away from activating. Some targets on Sapphire is not bad. I think I'd rather put it on the Weaselpede. The Sapphire is my shortest freeze. And I think our win condition is perma-freezing the opponent. So freeze duration does matter here. I think let's do this.
With more time comes greater perfection.
I would tell you who sent me, but there is no name for them. The
Sapphire for longer freeze?
is more than a city.
Sapphire gets
It
+1
is
freeze target on upgrade.
their plaything.
The passive doesn't get better. Don't need Shadowed Cloak.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
Yes, yes, goodbye.
One more freeze.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right? Maybe if I got better goods.
I'm looking for non-weapons. I'm not finding large item or non-weapon items. Glad to make room for the catalyst.
I feel like that decision.
On a second Sapphire
comes from
here.
a
I wouldn't know how I
little
fit it in.
I will fight you.
I
But
think the
only
haste
so
spot's
that I can
better.
study you.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Should be fine here.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Well, this has been the weirdest double shiny fang game I've ever had.
We've barely scratched the surface of the Outlands.
Runs out of ammo. Just 12. I can't play more popsicles. I think I'm just taking this for the gold.
Magnificent find.
Still would like to upgrade my board.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying. On behalf of the Grand Society
That's
of blah,
nice.
blah, blah. Bye.
Never fits. Also not gaining regen. Frostpot's worse than Weaselpede.
The world whirls like the wind.
God, I love not having smart targeting. We're definitely not going to lose a fight because of something like this happening.
The Bazaar is corrupt. Let the desert cleanse you.
That doesn't matter. It's actively bad for us. Our damage source doesn't crit.
I see everything.
Lots of regen loot. It's priority for smart targeting. Well, there is no smart targeting now. It used to be you would target unfrozen items before frozen items. Now it's just random.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
Ignore how we lost to gold. It's not a big deal. I'm done with the proboscis, right?
It's smaller than Quixel.
Keep holding on to these, maybe.
Am I even a
Cover
master
distillery to keep
merchant?
rolling for frostpots. I don't know what I'm cutting for frostpot. I don't think this board can play frostpot.
You may call me Cobweb, but my true name takes time. Without my gifts, your time will come quickly.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
Uh-oh. He's better! I think. Maybe not. He's not better! And it started activating items. I thought it was over. What happened there? Did we just get an unlucky streak of resets?
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I think it's the Weasel Pete again.
Thing of true beauty.
The long freezes. It doesn't do anything. We could set up for chocolate. I still might play Shiny Fang if we find Pendulum. Yeah, Poison Skill would substantially speed up our clock. Pretty sure this guy doesn't get to use his items. Famous last words.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains. Your aura guided me to what you needed.
I think I wait till it's diamond. It doesn't full charge the Weaselpede. And this only charges the Weaselpede. And this is also charging the Black Ice. Gets me my haste pot a bit faster.
With enough power, I will defeat death itself.
Do you grasp the elegance of
More damage.
its purity
Ow.
of purpose?
Okay, well, that was easy. Finally time to pivot into the Shiny Fang.
Well...
So it is not totally infinite. This activates at 3 seconds, full charges the Weaselpede, charges this twice, which activates the Shiny Fang, and we're 2 seconds away from this activating.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
we?
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
Nice cryo sleeve. Sure would be a shame if someone permafroze you anyway. Seen a cryo sleeve before. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare.
A waste of my time. But I do have plenty.
We don't burn and we don't have shield items.
On my path.
Or
Hi there.
upgrade my haste pot. Nope.
I may be young, but I'll outtransmute you, old man.
Upgraded all of our medium items. Vanessa.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
A lot of items. We just needed to get off the ground, I think. Yeah, just needed to get off the ground. Nice. Well, that was a pretty cool run. Dylan Chant doing very well. Yeah, this was really important to get. Much better to have heal than damage here when we're shutting our opponent's damage down early into the round. Couple years since you got the stream. Well, I have been here the whole time.
Twisting streets, I will find the
Good to see you
formula
again.
of life.
Definitely average progression for freeze boards with 100% repeatable. Yeah, I mean, we had what, 8 wins without the Pendulum Shiny Fang thing? It wasn't that unusual of a progression. We kind of punted a bit in the mid game trying to do the proboscis stuff. We just didn't have the damage on the proboscis for it to matter. Finding the early lab was big. But like the core of the build is just Weaselpede, Black Ice, Sapphire, and make it fast. Pretty forced just to get AoE freezes early. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it comes together a lot, but... What board do you want to be aware of? Got my rank, take it back. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more Mac. Hope you guys stick around.